Welcome back, everybody, to Mindcrack. Welcome back to the Mindcrack. When last we met is episode number 17, by the way, of Minecraft Season 6 multiplayer server stuff. When last we met, I believe what was happening is we were working on our super duper huge and awesome and amazing Guardian farm, and I was still in the process of expanding our perimeter out even more. And I had marked out basically the shape we were going to make. And lo and behold, I have finished expanding the water for what I feel like will be the last time. And now we're just going to be building and then hopefully getting rid of the sand sooner rather than later. What I want to do today is I want to have at least a portion of the farm functioning and a portion of the new wall system up so that we can get rid of some of the sand. Now, we're going to need a silly amount of dispensers because I want to be able to turn the water on and off so that if I need to fiddle with some stuff or it's causing lag or we need to reset it or whatever, I want to stop the Guardian spawning. All right, well, I've been down here in the mine shafts for a while. I've got almost a stack of string, and I've found 2 or 3 spawners in this little bit of area. I don't think I'm going to make anything complicated if I make a grinder. I think I'll just make something super simple, something passive, so that I can get a bunch of string. Let's, apparently I've been here before. Let's get in here and light this up. And then let's try to see how much string we get. I don't think it's going to be enough, even if we get a ton of string out of this one little guy and from the other 2 as well. Let's see, what can we drop? I don't need these boots. Those boots are not useful. Okay, let's get rid of them. We can also break this. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of string right now, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm going to need... I haven't done an exact calculation, but it's going to be well over a stack of dispensers, which means a stack of bows, which means 3 stacks of string. And we're on our way to 2 stacks. We might get 3 stacks. Maybe I'll just clear these guys out. And I'll make a stack of dispensers. That's going to be kind of a grindy thing, making so many bows to toss on the ground. And then once they're gone, if I still need dispensers in a large number, I'll make a grinder. So I made a stack of dispensers from what we got from the mine shaft, and actually I asked the other Minecrackers if any of them had made a spider farm, and lo and behold, Packrat came through and just came up to my base and dropped off 6 stacks of string. So that's going to make me another 2 stacks of dispensers. This took something like 40-some dispensers. I've got 20-some left. So we'll need another 40 there, another 40 there. That's going to be 80-something, let's say 90. So we'll have a stack and a half. We'll have about 90 or 100 dispensers left after all that is used up. And we'll have to use some down there. But I think that'll be enough. I think that'll get us through. Next thing to do is to test to make sure that all the basic wiring works. We're powering these blocks, which are powering the dispensers. Nothing too complicated. I just want to make sure that everything is covered underneath here. So let's head down here. Because the next thing we'll have to do is we need to basically fill all this space here with lava and beneath us with lava. Okay, let's see if I did it right. Click. All right. So there is one little space of emptiness right there. And I guess there. This is water. No, is this the empty spot? This is the empty spot. All that other stuff was water, right? And I think there is, this one's full. But then over in the opposite corner, there's one other spot. It doesn't matter. It's not going to stop anything. In fact, I don't even think it's going to slow down spawns. I think that's fine. Otherwise, we would have made some infinite springs. And second thing to test out is to make sure that when I turn it off, no water remains. No infinite springs have been created. I don't think that would have happened, but let's test. I haven't filled in all the glass blocks. Okay, turn off. There we go. That should take a little bit longer to empty out because of all the blocks updating or creating a chaining pattern. Takes a little bit longer. There we go. Okay, lovely. So all this space here now has to get filled with signs. But actually, before we do that, we have to work backwards a little bit. We'd like to recover some of these blocks to use in the next layers. So we're going to start in this bottom layer. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be spawning the guardians there. They're going to swim down and hit these signs and then fall. These next two layers will be lava. They're going to swim down through this, and then they're going to hit an air space here filled with signs, and they're going to fall and hit lava again for 2 more spaces. This block here of air is going to cause them to speed up, and they're going to fall through those 4 layers of lava separated by 1 layer of air and hit water to extinguish them, extinguish the fire, and that should leave them at one fistful of damage, half a heart, so we can hit them with a splash potion of damage, get lots of experience. So this is what I'll be doing next. Is going to be super grindy and boring. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, we should double check that the guardians are actually spawning. I didn't go far enough away to actually check that. We have to be 24 blocks away for the mobs to spawn. We'll have to factor that in as well from the maximum distance from the water there to our platform where we stand down there. So we'll have to go a little bit farther down. Actually, my button is here. Oh, let's have some food so I don't die of cumulative damage. I need to repair that soon. Okay, so let's just go a little distance away and make sure that they're spawning. We should know fairly soon. They should, if I just go over to this ladder, I think that's far enough. All right, do we see any guys? I need my binoculars. They should, yeah, okay, I definitely see them. Let's go confirm. I mean, there's nothing really tricky about this. I'm not reinventing the wheel or anything. It's just good to confirm that the thing is going to work. The very basic function of spawning the guardians is going to happen. Do we have guardians? We have guardians. Okay, guardians. Okay, let's not fall off of that. Oh god. Okay, they do the thorns attack. If we go in, okay, you know what? Let's do this first. Cut off their breathing supply. Do they suffocate like squid? I'm not actually sure about that one. Let's find out. That is a lot of guardians, and I don't have any line of sight things in there. Oh my god. I don't have any way to avoid. Let's do this so I won't get knocked off. And then let's do that for a second. I don't have any way to, what was I saying? Oh yeah, to get out of line of sight of their little attacks. All right, here we go. This is an infinity bow. I think this is probably the safest way to do it. Holy crap. I walked away for like a second and there's 20 of them in here. Imagine we have 3 of these chambers going and they are just continually getting murdered. The spawn rates and the experience gain from this is going to be really silly. I'm gonna have to get some mending enchants now. Now that we can properly make use of them, since they consume experience. Yeah. 4 more. Okay, let's get out. Line of sight. You're dead. No, you're not. Now you're dead. 2 more. Okay, they're bobbing and weaving, dodging and shucking, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Okay, he's dead. Okay, one we can handle. I can definitely handle 1. Come on, little guy. Come on, little guy. Okay, there we go. Lovely. Okay, so it definitely works. I didn't think it wouldn't work, but it's good to test these things in segments. Very good. Now I just need to get a silly amount of lava and start filling those lower areas. It's gonna take me a million years. Well, that took a little while, but I'm officially done. The first pod of 3 is fully set up with the lava and the water. And now is the moment of truth. We're going to break the dirt and the whatever cobblestone or whatever is underneath the signs. And then we're going to test it out. Just make sure that that they're falling through, that they're living through the experience, but then dying shortly after. That's kind of what we're looking for. Okay, here we go. I should be okay doing this. Even, I didn't really test it, but even like a good... Oh yeah, okay, let's be careful. I'm not sure exactly how fast that's going to break these signs, but I don't want to tempt fate because of the cascading nature of what will happen if I screw this up. And then we're gonna have to repeat this 2 more times. Eventually, this won't be that big of a deal because there won't be any viable spawning spaces for anything eventually. But that's not quite the case just yet. I was going up and down. I made a shortcut straight down to some lava pools I found in the caves, right down there, just a ladder straight down. And I was going back down after depositing lava, and there was creepers standing there waiting for me. Blew up the ladder and some of my storage chests, and kind of freaked me out. Fortunately, nothing of value was destroyed. Well, this is still kind of nerve-wracking. If a creeper does destroy this, any of it really, it's going to be just a humongous nightmare to fix. Or if I screwed up, let's not rule that out. Okay, that's about half. I do want to recover some of this dirt. A lot of the dirt was lost, unfortunately. I kind of didn't quite factor in the way that the lava was going to cascade. Careful there. Don't break the signs. But I guess it's not that big a deal to find some dirt and harvest it up with a efficiency 4 shovel. Okay, very nervous. I'm doing it. Okay, we got that much. Let's see. Can I even reach it from here? I guess what we could do is... Yeah, I can't really reach. Okay, let's make a little bit of a little bridge. Careful. Yeah, this is the height we need to be at. There we go. Oh man, these ones in the middle especially. I didn't need to do it that way. In fact, these are 10 signs long, this bridge, this chain of signs, and the ones on the side are only 5. I did that for symmetry reasons, because it would have looked nicer. I don't know if you're really going to spend much time looking up here, but whatever. All right, there it is. Everything is ready to test. The lava is completely exposed. This makes me kind of nervous. So this is going to be the killing chamber area. From here, we need to be 24 blocks away from the closest block of water. I'll calculate that later. We'll have to drop that platform just a bit. So what I want to do now, let's flip the switch. Actually, it's a button, but you know what I mean. Let's click the button and turn on the water. Let's get 24 blocks away. Let the guardians start spawning. And then what we're looking for is that they make their way through the lava and then hit that platform and last maybe like a second or 2. Because eventually what we're going to have is water that is going to be pushing them towards that killing room. And it will extinguish the fire, which will stop the damage they're taking. Whoop. Okay. A little bit of lag, but that's to be expected with all of the updates there. I see a little something there, like I missed the block or something. I think that may be just the way the chamber is laid out. Okay, so let's head over to the killing room, see if they start to spawn, and then maybe just back off a block or 2. Okay, are they spawning yet? There they are. Okay, yes. Oh, it died almost immediately. They bounce. Oh, that is perfect. So they bounce once, and then on their second bounce, they're dead. That's what we're looking for, because the water will immediately extinguish them, so they will not be... Oops. Okay, whoops. They will not be taking that last bit of damage. But it definitely appears to be working. In fact, I could even use this as a temporary... farm. But what I'll probably do, because it's going to take a while to get these other ones up and running, And mostly I want the drops. Eventually the experience farm is going to be very valuable, but the drops are really what I need to start making blocks from. In fact, they're going to die so quickly, it's probably safe to just come down here and collect them. I'm going to be changing these blocks for stone bricks. And yeah, it looks like there's some down there. But it works. We can work on the spawn rate later. We'll have 2 other chambers as well. And we'll be lowering it down so we're the proper distance away. But anyway, that about does it for this episode. We didn't quite get to the enclosure. Maybe we'll do that in a future episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. See you later. Bye-bye.